In this exercise, we'll work on using the URL parameter value of a dynamic URL path to dynamically generate content based on that URL parameter. Right now, in our application, if we head over to the /articles/objects path, we'll see an article written by Ben. Notice the by Ben link that we can click on. Clicking on this link correctly takes us to the dynamic path /authors/Ben, but the content doesn't seem to be rendering correctly. For example, the header should say articles by Ben, the same as the dynamic portion of the URL, instead of saying articles by replace me, and we should see a list of article links written by Ben instead of no articles found, because we know Ben has written some articles. Let's head back to our code editor and fix this. Back in our code editor, we'll need to do work in the author component because this is the component rendered on dynamic paths like /authors/Ben. Take note of the name of the URL parameter that we use for this author route, name in this case, because we'll need this later. Before we go to the author component, let's actually look at the article component, which is also rendered on a dynamic route, to get an idea of the work that we need to do. Notice the name of the URL parameter in the article route is title. In article.js, at the top of the function, we'll notice us using the function useParams to extract a property called title. Recall that useParams is a React Router hook that returns an object with all the URL parameters in the path this component renders on. We're in the article component, which renders on the path /articles/title. We can then extract the title property value using object destructuring assignment. We can now use this title constant to filter our articles and display the filtered content. We'll perform similar steps in the author component, so let's head there now. In the author component, let's start by importing useParams from React Router DOM. Next, let's extract the name parameter we defined in the author route path. To do that, we will call useParams and extract the name property value using object destructuring assignment. After we're done destructuring useParams, if we head back to app.js, we can see the name of the URL parameter we used in the author route, which is name. So back in author.js, we can now use name to replace the replace me string on the author's object. If we save and wait for it to compile and head back to our browser, we'll notice a list of links rendered of articles written by Ben. If we click on one of these links, we'll see the path changes to /articles/ the name of the article, and the article content is rendered. We'll see the same for the rest of the articles written by Ben. We still have a small issue with the header here. It should say the name of the author, so let's fix that back in our code editor. In the author.js file, if we scroll down to the return statement, we'll see where replace me is coming from. Let's replace this text using curly braces and the name constant we've extracted. Finally, let's save and compile again. Then we can head back to our browser. Back in our browser, we see Ben's name being displayed in the header now. We can click around and see the rest of Ben's articles. We can also head back to the articles page and click on the authentication and OAuth article. We'll see this article was written by Lily, and we're really interested in reading more of her articles. So let's click on the Lily link and see the rest of her articles. As you can see, when we click on the Lily link, our path changes to /authors/Lily, and only the articles written by Lily have been rendered for us. And with this, you've successfully used the useParams hook in the code to extract dynamic URL parameter values to display dynamic content. Great job. I'll see you in the next exercise.